Well, what if I told you that AI is already making recommendations in your industry, but it doesn't have enough information to recommend you? You may have years of experience, happy clients, or even a great reputation, but if your reviews aren't telling your story, Google and AI may not have enough evidence to recognize your expertise.
No more burnout, no more fear. We'll build it strong, make it clear. Not just a grind, but a dream that's true. Building a business that works for you.
Welcome to the Builder's Edge. I'm Deanna Lucas, and in today's episode, we're diving into one of the most overlooked but most powerful trust signals online: your reviews. They're no longer just about earning 5 stars, they're about building the credibility that Google, AI, and future customers use to decide whether you're the expert they should trust. And before we get started, if you've been following this series, you've heard me talk about my AI visibility scorecard. It's still a great place to begin, but I'm now offering something even more valuable: a master authority brief. Instead of simply giving you a score, I'll evaluate your digital presence and show you exactly what AI and the web currently know about your business, where your gaps are, and what opportunities you have to become more visible and more recommendable. I'll tell you how to request yours at the end of today's episode. Let's jump in. Let's jump into this review domination strategy and why your reviews may be one of the most powerful assets you already have or that you're overlooking. Why reviews matter more than ever. This is why. Most business owners still think reviews are about maintaining a good rating. Well, they're not. 5 stars are great, but we know that not all businesses are going to get 5 stars. They're not, reviews are evidence. They're proof that real customers exist, real work has been completed, real experience has happened, and that real expertise exists. Think about AI. If someone asks, who's the best kitchen remodeling company in Hilton Head, Google isn't looking for the company with the prettiest logo. It's looking for evidence. Reviews are that evidence. And let's take quantity over quality, which is most important. Well, lots of people chase the number. I've got 400 reviews. Well, that's great. That's wonderful. But AI and Google care about more than the count. Now, you do have to have at least 5 before Google and AI start to recommend you. But above that, they're more worried about the quality of them. Imagine you see these 2 reviews: 5 stars, and they say, great job, versus 5 stars and D&D Business Systems or optimized our Google Business Profile, helped us improve our visibility, increased our local rankings, and generated more qualified leads within 2 months. Which one teaches Google what you actually do? Of course, the second one. Specific reviews provide more context as well. Freshness matters too. This is one most businesses overlook. If your newest review is from 2 years ago, what does that tell Google? Maybe you're not active, maybe you're even closed, or maybe worse, nobody's hiring you. Fresh reviews show ongoing business activity. That's why asking for a steady stream, like 2 or 3 reviews each week if your business volume supports it, or consistently after completing projects, is more valuable than collecting a large batch once a year. Keywords inside reviews, this is huge. Most customers write, oh, it's a great company. Instead, encourage them to describe what you actually did. For example, Instead of, great people try, they remodeled our master bathroom in Bluffton and finished ahead of schedule. Now Google understands you remodel bathrooms, you work in Bluffton, and you're a remodeling contractor. Those are helpful, useful context clues. That's what keywords are, context clues. You never want to script reviews, of course, but you can guide your customers with prompts. Things like, what problem did we solve? What service did we provide? What results did you experience? And where the project was completed at. That keeps reviews authentic while making them more descriptive, having those keywords in them. And be sure to respond to every review. Most owners think replies are for the customer. That's nice. They're not only for the customer, though. They're another opportunity to reinforce who you are and what you do. Instead of saying, thanks, try saying, thanks for trusting us with your kitchen renovation. We enjoyed helping your family transform your home in Bluffton. Now your response naturally reinforces your services and your location. Keep replies genuine rather than stuffing them with keywords as well. Ask consistently. Most businesses ask when they remember, and the businesses winning online have a system for this. And what I mean by that, they either set it up automatically or they have a particular time designated in their process that they ask for a review. If you're an online, not online, if your business is a local service-based business, a lot of people ask for a review because, early on, because, from the moment that they plan on working with you, because truly having someone to talk to about their project, having someone that understands their project, and someone that gets them on the books right away, that's a great review already. So really, there's 2 times in the process that you can ask for a review. You can ask for a review from, the same customer more than once. If you have a big kitchen remodel, have them review how it was designing that with you and planning that with you and scheduling that with you, and whether you started on time. They could go ahead and give you a review, and then when it's done and the project's complete, then they can give you another review. And those are the businesses winning that have those systems. Every completed project at least, every happy client, every successful engagement. That's what I meant by that, the first part of your group. Every coaching client, if you're a coach, every podcast guest who loved the experience, every speaking engagement, maybe you talk at trade shows and things. Reviews become part of your workflow instead of an afterthought. They're that valuable. You need to get them. And don't just let them lay in one place. Use your reviews everywhere. This is where most businesses leave this value on the table. A review shouldn't live only on your Google business profile or on Google. Repurpose it. Turn one review into a website testimonial, a Facebook post, an Instagram graphic, a LinkedIn post, maybe a short video, part of a case study. Maybe it's in an email, a sales presentation. One review can fuel weeks of marketing. Here's the biggest mistake. Businesses treat reviews like a trophy they set up on the counter. Instead, think of reviews as part of your authority. The businesses that AI is most likely to surface are those that consistently demonstrate their expertise, their credibility, and positive customer experiences across the web. Reviews are one important signal in that broader picture. Reviews become training data for this AI authority. Your reviews direct AI and train AI that you have this authority. This is a concept almost nobody is teaching, so please pay attention and put it into action. Every review is another piece of content describing what you do, who you help, what problems you solve, and what outcomes you produce. When you combine this with your case studies, your happy clients, your articles, your blogs on your website, your FAQs, your podcasts, your books, your articles, all of those reviews contribute to the overall body of information that search engines and AI-powered discovery systems can use to understand your expertise and manage showing a client before. Imagine this, showing a client this before. You got 20 vague reviews. You have no case studies. You have no FAQs anywhere. You have no transcripts, no structured authority content. And then afterwards, you optimize your reviews. You transcribe your podcast shows that you've been guest on. You do a book summary. You write an article about your profession. You have your FAQs. You do speaking engagements, videos, customer success stories, case studies, consistent digital authority. That's a compelling transformation because you're not just improving your rankings, you're helping build a richer digital footprint that AI systems can better understand. So if you've already built expertise through these books, podcasts, courses, articles, or even years of client work, but AI still doesn't know who you are, I'll help transform those assets into a digital authority that search engines and AI can recognize and recommend. As we've talked about today, reviews are far more than a 5-star rating. They're part of the digital evidence that helps Google, AI, and future customers understand who you are, what you do, and why they should trust you. But reviews are only one piece of the puzzle. Maybe you've written a book, maybe you have hosted a podcast, created courses, spoken on stage, published articles, built a thriving community, or spent years serving your clients with excellence. Those are incredible authority assets. But if they're not organized and connected in a way that AI can understand, you may be missing opportunities to be discovered when people are looking for someone with your expertise. That's why I've created the Master Authority Brief. It's a comprehensive evaluation of your digital authority. I'll analyze what AI and the web currently know about you, identify these gaps, and show you how your reviews, podcast transcripts, book summaries, articles, FAQs, speaking engagements, videos, customer success stories, and other digital assets can work together to create a richer, more compelling online presence. Because this isn't just about improving your rankings, it's about building a digital footprint that search engines and AI can recognize, understand, and confidently recommend you. So if you've already built real expertise, but you're wondering whether AI truly understands the value you bring to the table, I'd love to help. Visit dnd-business-systems.com and request your Master Authority Brief by booking a free business consultation. It's the first step in discovering where your authority stands today and what it will take to become an expert AI recognizes tomorrow. Keep a watch for step 5 in this series of solo podcasts for what to do next. And until next time, keep building your business, strengthening your authority, and mastering the business side of building. I'll see you in the next episode of The Builder's Edge.